Lane is fun. He's like the happiest, most chill kid. He's super funny. He loves to tell jokes. He's a sweet kid. We went to the lake and he was swimming all day and having fun. You could tell he didn't feel super great, but nothing out of the ordinary. So we took him home and he had like almost 103 fever, and we knew we needed to take him into the hospital at that point. They came in and talked to Lars, and they told him they thought it was most likely leukemia. That was so hard. You know, they have this like perfect little boy. You've done everything you can to keep him safe and to give him a good life, and it's just so out of your control. There's nothing you can do.
It was definitely crushing, but at the same time, it's like you trust God. So you don't understand the why, but you know that he's good and faithful.
Chemo started right away. It's not even something that we had a chance to process, that our kid was gonna get this harsh medication. It just had to happen.
You know, as a kid, and then ask questions like, why is it that the medicine that's supposed to be healing me is just making me feel like junk? Honestly, it just wasn't even the same kid.
That month in the hospital, he would just stare at the wall, and he wasn't our happy kid. And we were constantly asking each other, like, will we get our boy back? Is he ever gonna be the same?
I know that God would have provided, but for us, like, one of the ways that he did provide was through the Childhood Cancer Coalition.
Denise and Lindsay came into our room with this bag full of stuff, like a luggage bag full of a stuffed animal for Lane and a Kindle and a binder full of so many useful things for us. They introduced themselves and, you know, let us know that they'd both walked through childhood cancer before.
That first month in the hospital was pretty incredible because obviously Lane wasn't doing good, and so they really try to meet the families where we're at. Lots of toys and gifts, and honestly, for a kid that is in the hospital, it makes a huge difference.
There was one day that I forgot my diaper bag at home, and that has everything in it, like my wallet, everything. And I remembered like more than halfway there, and we have an hour drive, and I was like, oh no! And Lane was like, Mom, Miss Denise is there. She's got everything we need. And he's right. Like, they have financial support as well, which has been a huge blessing to us, to pay an electrical bill. They kind of do it all. It's like they're Mary Poppins with her magic bag. They have a little bit of everything in it.
For Lindsay and Denise, they've become kind of like family.
They love our kids, and it's obvious. And I see them with other kids too. You know, it's not just that we're a special family, it's that they really love all the kids that are there and genuinely care about them, and they really make it a good place. We will be in a different financial place, and it's like one of the first places that we think of that we'd love to give back to when we're on the other side of this, because it's so important for families to have this kind of support.
The money and the funds are going towards actually meeting people where they're at and helping the families through the things that they're going through. It's good fruit and good soil and a good place to invest in.
I remember a couple months after he was discharged from the hospital, he was riding an IV pole up and down the hospital hallways. And I was like, oh my gosh, stop. Like, we're here, but we don't want another injury, stop. And one of the nurse coordinators came up to me and she was like, do you remember when you asked us if he'd ever be the same boy again? And it just hit like how well he was doing. You know, he's still going through such hard things, but he was running and playing and joking and squirting people with saline syringes, and he was back to his happy self.
He's made it through the toughest part of chemo, so I really feel like now he seems to be doing a lot better. He's full of life, able to go out and play and have fun, and we've had a few trips where we're, you know, going swimming down to the lake and fishing, which are things that he loves.
Our hope and our belief and our prayer is that this is the end of cancer for him and he can get back to living life as a kid and to be able to be back out there doing what he loves. I'm looking forward to that.